Hello and welcome to Britpop Banter. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Lesley.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
How you doing? You alright?
I'm alright.
Alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's been I've had quite a bit on. Bit of work.
I think both of us have been pretty busy at the
Been
moment.
pretty hectic.
It is.
I've been enjoying the Rugby World Cup.
You were talking about this. Go on, tell me.
So
Scotland lost their opener, right? If I remember.
they got
Ireland?
pumped by Ireland.
Yep, okay.
Which wasn't great. And then they beat Samoa.
Yes.
Did really well.
Yes.
Then last night beat Russia 61-0, which is basically set up this amazing game where Japan right now are top in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Samoa beat Ireland,
Mm-hmm.
we beat Japan,
Mm-hmm.
then we'd go up. But then if Ireland beat Samoa, then we need to beat Japan and probably get the bonus point by scoring 4 tries. So it's all set up for Sunday night.
Wow, okay.
Right, I'm pumped.
Pumped.
Then there's a typhoon.
Right.
And I'm like that, a what?
A what?
And they're like that. Yeah, so if that happens and we cancel the game, they class it as a 0-0 draw.
Oh!
So Scotland wouldn't qualify.
That's
Now,
brutal.
I know that we don't normally qualify for things. Normally self-inflicted, right? Own goals, last-minute goals, beat Germany but can't beat Kazakhstan, you know. That kind of scenario.
I absolutely, yeah, I'm with you.
But never has a weather event been the reason that Scotland hasn't qualified. That's the new one. Like, I feel it's just written in the stars.
An act of God now coming
And now
in.
an act of God.
An actual act of
Why
God.
didn't you qualify for the quarter-final? Act
Act
of
of
God.
God.
Was it your performance? No, we played great. we were killing it.
Do you know what's going to happen?
We were favourites.
Do you know what's going to happen? Scottish luck. Typhoon won't hit. Game will go ahead. Scotland score 3 tries. So we'll still go out. Just. It'll, you know, we always snatch.
Always. The England-France game has been cancelled.
Oh!
Which means now, and then the Italy game has. So Italy are actually, they could have qualified if they won. Now tough.
Oh!
And now England and France, that game would have depended on who topped the group. Now you know who that changes who you'll play in the quarterfinals.
Yes.
Tough.
Wow.
Here comes hurricane, typhoon, whatever the hell it's called. Tough luck. So my thought process is, they're like, yeah, well, it's typhoon season in Japan. If you knew that.
Why did you... Yeah.
If you knew that. If this is a thing. Why...
If it's a season. If
a
you
season.
actually call it a season.
Why is there, like...
A big
surprise?
major sporting event.
Or why is there no plan B here? Why is it not like, we knew this might happen, so we're going to play the rest of the games in Hong Kong?
Do you not have indoor stadiums?
Or, we knew that was going to happen, so we're going to play them someplace else. They then thought, well, we could close the roof in one, but with no spectators.
Yeah, okay, I like it.
Fine, but then again defeats the purpose of a World Cup. I mean, rugby's not the most watched game in the world, right? It's their chance to get this on at the worldwide stage.
Okay.
Oh, I've tuned in for the England-France game. Oh,
Gone.
wee bit of wind there. Why is there a weather forecast? What's going on here?
How's Australia doing?
Good.
You know, just
Quarterfinals.
support them.
Well, they'll be my default. It's not going to be England.
All right, let's get going. This is episode 41. It's a biggie. It's a biggie. And the call out is, why is this not in the top 10? So you're up. You're on the hook. You have to explain why this is not in the top 10. So
That's easy. I'll do it. I'll spend the next hour and a half telling you.
Okay, cool. So this is Radiohead, OK Computer, Twitter and Facebook, Britpop Banter, or email us at britpopbanter@gmail.com. Been a while since we've had a review. So if you have enjoyed listening to us, please leave us a review and we'll read it out on the show. All views expressed on this podcast are 100% our own, and while we poke fun at some bands and artists, we appreciate their talent and sacrifice to create these albums. Les Gomez, bring it on.
Aye.
It's a good episode.
It's a good
It was a
episode.
nice episode, just like the band. Just nice.
Just nice. Not really much controversy there, was there?
Nah.
No one really had a problem with Gomez.
Nah. Good stuff all about Gomez. Good episode as well, actually, in terms of downloads. So they're actually a liked band. Kind of like the Blue Tones. Not many people have a bad word to say about the Blue Tones. Which, by the way, is now our most downloaded artist episode ever.
Blue Tones.
Did you see that coming? I mean, we've covered Oasis, Blur, you know.
This might be.
This might be a biggie. But Blue Tones, my God. We
More
asked...
than Blur Park Life?
Yep.
Oofed.
Yep. Just, but yes. So we asked for... So we talked about season 2 ideas. Mm-hmm. And we got quite a few of them, actually. So keep sending your ideas and email us and all that sort of stuff. So we kind of got a couple of main ideas. We got what happened after Britpop. So I kind of feel like we've talked about the era, we've gone through some albums. So what happened after that? So you've got bands like Arctic Monkeys, Muse, The Dove, etc. Deep diving on some of the bands, like actually talking about their full career as opposed to some of the albums.
Boring.
Just straight off the back.
Don't want to do that.
Don't want to do that.
It's really dull.
Why is it so dull?
Oh, and then they got signed to this label, and then someone died in a car crash, so then they got another guitarist, but then he got the flu, so then...
But you can talk about their music all the way through their career, play snippets. Liz is not a fan of that one, obviously. A couple of people suggested dance music as well, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, quite like that.
So what else happened in the 90s? We had a big uprising of dance music.
Brit dance banter.
Brit dance just rolls off the tongue, that one, doesn't it? Sure. Did you see what Hurricane number 1 responded?
No.
Okay. So they're just firing them out. So anyway, we're like, what do you want to see in season 2? Hurricane number 1 just responded, more of the most underrated band ever. Thoughts on that?
They see themselves as that?
Yeah.
I'll see what they did there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe make another decent album when I think about it.
Stopping you. Anyway, well, they've got one apparently coming in March.
Well, then we go then.
So send us it.
Then we'll review it.
Exactly.
And then come out to Sydney, do a gig.
Yeah.
We'll be there front and centre and we'll interview you.
Bang. There you go. Shout out. So we don't do shout outs. I don't know what...
Shout, shouting on the...
That's not what I meant. But yeah, so we've got a shout out. So, you know how we've been charting in New Zealand? And I'm like, why? Well, we have. And today we charted in the Netherlands for the first time.
Well, that's a given.
Number 12 in the UK last week as well. Pretty cool. Anyway, so Andy Smith from New Zealand reached out to us. So he's going to see Gomez in Auckland on this Australia-New Zealand tour. So you'll have a blast. They are fantastic. So he wanted to shout out to the New Zealand fan base, which is brilliant because I sort of look at the number and go, New Zealand? Really?
I love New Zealand, by the way.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. What do you like about New Zealand?
The people.
People are brilliant.
I love the scenery. The cities are cool. I love their Prime Minister. Mm-hmm. I love what they stand for. I think that... I'm going to be very controversial here. Should I say it? I'm going to say it. I think that they are... I won't say it. I think they're better than Australia.
What?
Oh, damn it.
What do you mean? You can't say that. We've got Australian listeners. What do you mean?
I just think that they've just got their head screwed on. They understand what climate change is. They don't have a moron as a Prime Minister. Like, when that whole Christchurch thing happened and they all stood together, I don't know, I just think that they seem to have... I'm sure there are other problems that we don't see that's the same as other countries. Friendly, I don't know.
Yeah, I met through my work. I met a director of a company in New Zealand. Lovely, just lovely, great accent, just nice all round guy. Just
I do love Australia though. I just want to point that out.
No, it's too late now. You've done it.
I wouldn't. I actually don't even think I would live in New Zealand.
Right, go on.
Because, the reasons I love New Zealand are the reasons I also love Scotland. Because it's smaller and it's friendly and it's got this lovely heritage and it's got lovely scenery.
Okay, yeah.
But I do need a bigger place.
Okay, yeah, all right, I understand that.
Because I don't know, apart from Auckland, which is essentially a baby Sydney.
Yes, agreed.
Then why would I leave the actual Sydney?
This is not how I wanted this conversation to go.
Anyway, I don't know why I'm tying myself up. My point is, I travelled around the South Island for 2 weeks last year.
You did, you loved it. We talked about it on an earlier episode.
I just love New Zealand. I just think they're a smashing wee country.
New Zealand is a smashing wee country.
It's not big, is it?
No, it is. I went to Wellington, and I'm going to talk about it in a little bit in this episode. Lovely. Loved it. So I've been to Auckland and Wellington. Wellington,
is that it?
Big thumbs up. Yeah.
I've been all over the show.
Right.
Some of the best scenery I've ever seen.
Okay. Should we get back to this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But I love Australia. Don't kick me out. I've got a passport.
All right, so he wanted to shout out for his wife, Janine. So it's
Bet he regrets that now.
it's her birthday in November. So happy birthday, Janine. I hope you have a great time and you're going to have a blast seeing Gomez.
Happy birthday.
There you
Enjoy
go.
Gomez. Have a Steinlager for me. Ooh. You know, what was that beer that I really like? It begins with an M.
They're great for breweries.
Oh,
Amazing.
no. The original ale. What's it? Begins with M. Monteith's original ale. Oh, no, that's nice.
Lovely.
Are we skinning of that? And fat pints, because they're normal.
Yes. So if you want a shout out where it becomes a 15-minute monologue,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Feel
right.
free to cut that if you want.
No, people like it when I let you go off on one. So we played. Do you remember we played the game of artists over 30, 40, etc. And you got a couple. We talked about Sheryl Crow, Paul Weller, all that sort of stuff. Jodie came flying in this morning with some crackers, right? So Nick Cave was 38 when Murder Ballads come out. Johnny Cash was 70 when he released his cover of...
I need to park this just for a second. My understanding of this game, that was when they brought out
their finest work. Not their first work.
So Johnny Cash's finest work when he was 70, was it?
Jodie said it, not me.
Sure.
Neil Finn was 33 when Crowded House released Woodface.
Oh no.
So you take it back?
For that.
Okay. Jarvis was 32 when Different Class came out.
Can't argue with that.
Jodie, well done. Well done, mate.
The Johnny Cash one's pushing it, pal, but the rest...
You got anything else before we get into Song of the Week?
Song of the week, song of the week, song of the week. No.
Become the Sky with Violent Skies. Become the Sky, and this is taken from it. Become the Sky germinated in spring 2019 in fertile ground somewhere near Liverpool. You like Liverpool.
And it didn't let me down.
Yes, a cracking song. Carefully nurtured by Anne-Marie Howard, Joel Sawyer and Mike Sims and Marcus Mays, it is expected to flower spectacularly this autumn. Early shoots have already caught the attentions of passers-by, and its debut release, Violent Skies, a 3-minute rush of shoegaze-laced indie rock, has already enjoyed worldwide radio and online airplay. And now to peak us.
Punch in.
Alright, here we go. Love this.
Some days I
It's a good wee song, that one.
Nice wee song.
Nice wee song. Like that. Thank you very much. Good luck. Shall we get into this week's challenge?
Oh, no, I am.
Beach Boys. Okay, the challenge keep on coming. So this was sent in to us from Titanium Girl.
Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Okay, so this came about of a fleeting comment. I think you said that you were a fan, and I sort of went,
Well, this is a fan. So here you go, give me your lies.
You've got the album down the stairs.
Yeah, I said I like that, but I don't... I mean, it's a classic album.
Okay.
I think fan is probably...
Stretch?
Yeah.
Well, that sets this challenge up really well,
No, not necessarily.
All right, so we've got 15 songs. Let's fly through these.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Go.
Wouldn't it be nice if... I put a classic, everybody know this song, sing along, happy, upbeat, 7 out of 10.
Lovely song, hard not to bop along, 7 out of 10.
Boom. Sloop John B, not a fan of this one, bit nondescript, bit wishy-washy, 4 out of 10.
I like this because I've never heard it before, 7 out of 10.
God Only Knows, an amazing song. I defy anyone to tell me they don't love this song, 8 out of 10.
Oh, I completely agree with you. Like this song, stands out, 7 out of 10.
Who doesn't like that song?
Yeah, no, it's a really good song.
Surfing USA, another classic, not my fave by any stretch, 6 out of 10.
Ooh, not a fan of this, overplayed, and I don't really like it that much. Anyway, 5 out of 10.
Barbara Ann, this is annoying. And I really don't like it. No, 4 out of 10.
What advert is that from?
Who knows?
It's a Baby Bell advert. Ba, 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 baby bell, my baby bell. Can only think of the Baby Bell advert. Really annoying. 3 out of 10.
Yeah. I Get Around, fun song, quite like this one, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, good, I guess. It's a bit overplayed and a bit annoying, but 5 out of 10.
Help Me Rhonda, I put reminds me of growing up for some reason. It brought back memories, but of, I'm not sure.
Really?
Yeah, it like resonated.
Oh.
I didn't know why, and maybe my parents played it. So for that reason, 5 out of 10.
Oh, okay. Like this again because it's new to me, 7 out of 10.
Oh. Fun, fun, fun. Bad, bad, bad.
Oh.
Annoying, 4 out of 10.
Yeah, again, okay. Starting to feel a bit samey with the Beach Boys, 6 out of 10.
Sail on Sailor, you can tell it's from a different era. It sounds different. Doesn't have the same sort of sound, which I didn't mind, but I did love, so 4 out of 10.
Oh, I'm the totally opposite of you. Best song on the list.
No.
Really liked it because it's something different and unusual. It's a bit Ben Folds 5, 8 out of 10.
In My Room, awful.
There's no...
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10? It is bad. I didn't think it was that bad. It's alright. Quite simple. 6 out of 10. 1 out of 10? That's harsh.
It's horrible.
Jeez.
Little Honda, you've written a song about a motorbike. Get Off My Radio, 2 out of 10.
Didn't like this. 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's not a good song.
No, it's a bad song. I Can Hear Music, not too bad. Not one I'd probably go back to. 5 out of 10.
Like this, again, enjoying all the ones I haven't heard before. 6 out of 10.
Heroes and Villains, Downhill From Here. Bad. 3 out of 10.
I agree with you. I'm starting to go downhill. It's a very weird song. It's quite unusual. Didn't like it. 5 out of 10.
Rock and Roll Music, nah, not for me. 3 out of 10.
Didn't like this. Actually, really annoying. 4 out of 10.
Don't Back Down, didn't like it. 2 out of 10.
Like every other song. Sorry, didn't like this. 3 out of 10.
So I had a grand total of 65, which gives me an average of 4.3.
5.5. So let's talk about that. So let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I think this falls into the category of me that the Wouldn't It Be Nice, the God Only Knows, the Surfing USA. They're all good songs, but you've heard them.
But it's on that one album, Pet Sounds.
Oh,
everything else is hectic.
So Pet Sounds, great album. The rest is a bit.
Yeah, no, it's a bit samey. It's a bit, surf rock, blah blah.
Yeah.
Whiny vocals. Gets annoying.
But you've heard this for what, 40, 50 years?
But when there are classics there.
Oh, it's classic.
And you would go back to them. Wouldn't it be nice? God Only Knows is an amazing song.
It is. I've got a Breaks remix of that.
Jeez.
Like, if you full on, like, Breaks tune, 135 BPM, and then it just slows down and you get the Beach Boys. It's the strangest song ever.
That's weird.
Very, very weird. Shall we get into... So thank you is... Shall we get into homework?
Aye.
I've been looking forward to talk about this. Because
we
haven't seen each other for a little while. Because we're a bit behind. So I'm looking forward... This is your... I don't know why I'm talking. Your segment.
You just... Shoot.
Les says...
Les says...
What are you listening to?
What are you listening to? Well, this week, everyone, it was the Kaiser Chiefs. And Two Door Cinema Club. We will start with the Kaiser Chiefs, the album Duck.
Love Ducks.
Big fan. Hoisin sauce. Lovely. Kaiser Chiefs are an English indie rock band. They're from Leeds, formed in 2000.
Yep.
This is their 7th studio album. Famous for the tracks I Predict a Riot, Ruby, and Every Day I Love You Less and Less. 3 of the most annoying songs to come out of that era. So let's see if we're in for a treat. Reviews. NME 3 out of 5. Duck is far from inventive, but there's fun to be had. With the glitterball waltz of Target Market and the willfully obnoxious Northern Holiday, Kaisers remain as dedicated as ever to their mission to serve you an earworm.
An earworm?
Yeah, you know an earworm?
Like in Star Trek, when they like...
Do you know what an earworm is? It's like something that stays in your ear, like in your head, like a track. It's like a thing.
Never heard that. I actually think it's like... Well, you wouldn't have seen Star Trek, so you don't know what it would be.
I really haven't. Basically...
3 out of 5 from NME.
Yeah. They're not Arctic Monkeys, and unlikely to make a mind-blowing concept record about living on the moon. They won't follow in the Killer's footsteps and headline Glastonbury, but while Kaisers have never changed the world, they're certainly going to remain very much part of it. Sure. DIY Mag, 2 out of 5.
Okay.
To bemoan their 7th LP for the confused stinker that it is not an easy pop, but a real lament for a band that used to be so much more. Yet alas, Duck remains just that. An album that attempts beery chants, rasping rock, hand-jiving brass sections, and something we're guessing they thought sounded a bit like New Order, all with the lack of believability of a band of actors trying on styles for size. There are a couple of fleeting moments. The chorus of Wait is a hooky soaring thing that remind you of the unabashed earworms that the Kaisers... Again, earworms.
Earworms again?
That Kaisers can produce at their best. But for the most part, Duck is actually a bit of a turkey. Oh no. So, Kevin, what are your thoughts on this album? You may go first.
I love... one thing I'll say, it's really nice hearing the reviews for the first time. Like so I listen to it and I'm like, I want to Google and find out what people think about it. And then I'm like, no, you just stick to your own thing and then let Les tell you. I think it's good. So I like Ducks. I talked about Ducks.
Yep.
I did not like this album.
Oh, no.
I did not. Okay. So let's start with the good. So that review talked about Wait. The song Wait is a very good song. Yep. I like that. Record Collection is okay. The Only Ones is actually a really good song as well. Lucky Shirt is okay. She's Electric, okay. The bad.
Golden Oldies.
People Know How to Love Each Other and Golden Oldies are just cringy.
Awful.
Like cringy.
Awful.
Just cheesy, cringy. Oh, not good. Target Market is horrendous. It's bad. Don't Just Stand There, Do Something, average. Northern Holiday, average. Kurt versus Fraser, average.
Average.
Is best. I gave this album plenty of chances, and there's a couple of good songs, but I'm not 4 out of 10.
I'm with you. All the songs that you say, I don't even have any good.
Really? Wait is good.
Oh, it's okay. I just realised that I've never liked the Kaiser Chiefs. Like, I couldn't stand that I Predict a Riot, Ruby, Every Day I Love You Less and Less.
But they were massive.
I know.
I'm surprised about them never headlining Glastonbury either, because they were a pretty big band.
Nah. I really struggled with this album. First listen, I was like, because I had it on the background, and I went, well, that seemed a bit nondescript, didn't really bother me. And then I properly listened to it. This bothers me. Actually really does bother me. 3 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm on par with you. No, this is not good. This is not good. All right, what have you got next?
Two Door Cinema Club, False Alarm. So they are a pop band from Northern Ireland, formed in 2007 and composed of 3 members, Alex, Sam and Kevin, nonetheless.
All the Kevs.
This is their 4th studio album.
Okay.
Reviews. Enemy, 3 out of 5. Two Door's 4th effort is far from a wall-to-wall success, but for a band who could so easily continue to tread their affable, well-worn path around arenas and festival main stages without a sideward step, as many of their indie contemporaries have and will continue to do, the risks and experimentation here are very welcome.
Okay.
The Guardian. So our friend, old mate Alexis
Oh, yeah.
2 out of 5. It isn't a bad album. The songs are largely alright, the production neat, but there's nothing on it that you haven't heard already. Moreover, Two Door Cinema Club don't have enough personality to impose any kind of distinctive character on the material. Nothing is given a unique spin or a different slant. You could say that this was the trouble with the Naughties Indie 2.0 from the start. But it didn't stop it getting huge a decade ago, and given the ongoing appetite for this kind of thing, you doubt it will stop anyone buying False Alarm or indeed filling the O2 Arena.
Wow.
Whoa!
Doesn't hold back, that bloke.
So,
all right.
Off you go.
Loved it.
Oh.
Absolutely loved it. I think this album it's 10 songs and every song is unique, unlike the first 2 of Kaiser Chief, which is you can't tell that the song has actually changed.
No.
It just moves into the next song. You're like, is that the same song? Talk is excellent. Satisfaction Guaranteed is awesome. So many people think Nice to See You, Dirty Air. Satellite is really good. Already Gone, the last song, is brilliant until it just stops.
I knew you would.
Oh, do you know how many times that got me? So the last song, it's sort of building to this sort of chorus sing-along bit. It just stops, like out of nowhere, just stops. And you're like, wait, what? And I looked at my phone, I'm like, what happened? Go back again, did it again. I'm like, you cheeky little scoundrels. But you know what? I would be so miffed. But what it does is, really smartly, it goes, I want to hear more. Even though I didn't hear, like it just ends abruptly, I go right back to the start and I go to the journey again. Like it doesn't, it's weird. Normally I'd be really pissed off. This I went, that's clever, it's catchy, take me back to the start and let's go again. 8 out of 10, no bad songs.
Oh!
Absolutely loved this album.
So, I'm a big fan. Love Once, love Talk, Satisfaction Guaranteed, Dirty Air, I love Satellite.
Oh, great song.
Like, just makes you want to dance. Yeah, again, I don't really have any bad songs.
Nah.
I don't think they're earth-shatteringly brilliant, though.
I agree.
Solid album.
Solid.
We'll go back to it. Made me listen to more of them. But not, like, I can understand some of the reviews saying that it's not going to change the world. 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Good on you. All right, I like that. 2 thumbs up. Now, why are we not going to see them? Because they're here.
Yeah, it's a Thursday.
You gave us 7.5 out of 10. I gave an 8, and you don't want to go and see them?
Have a wee think about it.
Have a wee think about it, because I know it's at the Horden.
That's my problem. That was my problem.
I haven't been to the Horden in years, so
So
to
it'll be
see
full of
this,
wee young folk running about with a wee Smirnoff Ice, and it'll be in the arena, and it'll be annoying.
it's all right. We'll go have a wee boogie.
No, I'm not a fan of that.
We'll have a think about
If it was
it.
in
all
the
right?
Enmore, I'd be there with bells on.
What's my homework?
So your homework.
Les says, listen to.
So she is apparently the new voice of the UK. Young female artist. Has been getting really big accolades. Her name is Jade Bird, and her album is Jade Bird.
Why are you laughing? Why you've got that face on? You know I'm going to hate it.
Because this is my section, I do what I want.
Jade Bird. You listen to it?
Yep.
Do you think I'll like it? That's a no.
Okay.
Right?
And the next band, a band called the Sherlocks,
Oh, I've heard of them.
with their new album, Under Your Sky.
I think this got recommended to us. All right, yeah, good. All right, yeah, cool. I'm done with that. Okay, sure not.
So wee bit different there. So 2 different types of albums.
A good and a bad one. Good.
Two good. Well, then maybe. But which one is which? Smoke and mirrors.
I love this segment. It's all. I like it. It's good.
It's fun, isn't it?
It's really fun. Shall we get into guilty pleasures?
Guilty pleasures. Play the jingle.
The grid! Evolver! Don't. Come on now. Don't shake your head at this.
I'm angry twice. One, because I hated it. Two, because I couldn't even listen to it on Spotify.
No, they're not on
Had
Spotify.
to faff about with Google Drive. Annoying.
I put it on Google Drive for you.
Annoying.
Nice and because you have to play one track come out. I know. Don't rate the album based on that.
Love it. It's really not aged, Kev.
Okay.
It's not aged.
What do you like about it?
Swamp Thing's probably the best song on it.
Whoa.
That's the problem.
Didn't see that coming.
Look, I don't mind it. Like, it's just old school dance tracks.
Yeah.
It's all a little bit... Never going to listen to that again in my whole life. Didn't really...
What about the song? So, Wake Up starts the album.
That's fine.
That's fine. Roller Coaster had that on cassette single. What do you think of that? Didn't like it. What about Texas Cowboy?
No. Do you really like this still?
Yeah, I like this album. I agree with you. It hasn't dated the best, but I still really enjoy this album.
Do you?
So there is a couple of dodgy ones. So Throb is a bit...
Oh! Don't even start me on that.
The guitar riff in that is pretty bad. And Golden Dawn, which is the last track, isn't the best either. But there's some good songs on there. What'd you give it?
3 out of 10.
Oh, no way!
Way. 100% way.
No. 6.5. Right, you ready? Moving on.
Moving on.
Listener picks, right? And oh boy. So I've skipped ahead and I'll listen to this bad boy today. So Ben, from the Twitter handle Rewind Fast Forward. Shaka Dimas and Pliers with the album Tease Me.
No.
Tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me.
He doesn't really like that.
It's
Till I lose control. Give me where you love it till I lose control.
It's a belter. It's a belter.
Shaka Dimas and Pliers. Jeez.
So Tease Me. It's on Spotify, so you good?
Bet it's better than The Grid.
Is it? I can't believe you gave that 3 out of 10. Ridiculous. Right, you ready for Britpop One Liners?
Yeah.
Britpop One Liners.
It's a bit of jungle. That'll be funny.
Blur.
Look
how many.
Bet there's a few here. Right. I see one already. Did you see? Oh no. Yeah. Anyway, Gareth. Blur contains the only person in history to simultaneously be cool and be called Graham. It's quite funny. Apart from my friend Graham, if you're listening.
Yep.
Tony. There's no other way. Boom boom. Tam. The Kings of the Era and Beyond, and they defo won the war. Tam. Good news for you, buddy. They didn't.
No. Come on now. Come on.
They didn't.
What do you mean they didn't?
Well, they didn't win it. They won a battle in the war, but they didn't win the war. There's a big difference.
How?
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 Because Zoe's are better.
Still producing good music, are they?
Blur?
Blur,
Right, don't start me again. How many of these bloody charts do we have to go through when does Blur ever top it? Best Britpop album, best Britpop band, best Britpop song. Blur number 1, how many times? 0. So, next, Paul.
Oh, you're such
The best.
It's such a baby.
Matt, the quintessential Britpop band, often imitate... Why are they not top higher in our chart if they're so good, Kevin?
No. You said Oasis won the war.
They did.
It'd be more like Oasis won the battle, Blur won the war.
Blur won the battle, that crappy country house roll with it thing. That was it. Enjoy that while it lasted. Matt, the quintessential Britpop band, often imitated, never bettered. This Is a Low is almost a perfect song and up there with anything ever released by anyone ever. No, 13. The Aussie sun must have got to you. Wink. Well, it hasn't. So... but I'm moving to New Zealand apparently anyway, so... Adam, a band that has something for all the people. So many people. Sarah, ever changing and evolving, you can play There's No Other Way, Park Life and Song 2 back to back at that indie disco as they're all so different. Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, if you had to define Britpop using only one band, it would be Blur.
I'm trying not to intervene because we'd be in a 2-hour argument forgetting about Radiohead. Right, go on.
You know it's true though. You don't like Blur better than Oasis. You don't. I know you don't.
I'm not saying... That is not...
Stop it. Here we go again. Ocean Colour Scene take 2. Andrew, when I was younger, I told my mum I liked jacket potatoes and she fed them me every night for about 3 months and I ended up flipping hating them. But nowadays, I quite enjoy them every once in a while. That's Blur. Because of radio airplay, they are my jacket potato.
How good is that?
That's very
good.
good.
That's very good.
Tim, Patchy Genius.
Mm-hmm.
Shani, one likeable member. Who is that? Chris, there is no band more essential to the development of Britpop than Blur.
Stop it. Keep going.
Chris Chapman, when they're good, they're very, very good, but when they're bad, I skip. And all albums have skippers. Yes,
Agreed.
They do.
Agreed.
Ian, Struggle with Blur is clearly a brilliant band, but for some reason they don't sit at the top table for me despite liking a lot of what they do. Much prefer them live to recorded too. Agree with you, Ian, although I've never seen them live. ADL, better than Oasis, to which you may have seen my response.
Oh no, it didn't. What'd you say?
Oh, you have a little gif there. Little gif for ADL.
Keep going. Let's get to the end of this.
I concur and Kev is right. The best Blur album is the best of Blur, which isn't true of all bands, but is of them.
Yeah!
Oh, hold on. The best Blur album is the best of Blur, but they're better than Oasis.
I didn't say.
Oh, no.
I didn't say they were...
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is what I have to deal with you. You are such a baby. Who lasted longer, Blur or Oasis?
I'm not sure that's the point, because we can go down the Ocean Colour Scene route again, because anyone can release 14 albums of garbage. So I've got a wee piece of news.
Oh!
Just I saw it today, because I was, like, having a wee look. And NME, it's hot off the press, out today. An article about Suede's Brett Anderson. Headline: Britpop was a laddish, distasteful, misogynistic, nationalistic cartoon.
Oh, wow.
So I thought, oh, have we read this? What's he got to say for himself?
Doesn't he have a new book out? But yeah, carry on.
So he, speaking on BBC Hard Talk, he said, I disassociated myself from Britpop very early on. As soon as I saw what I saw as becoming this kind of laddish cartoon happening, which became Britpop, I very quickly distanced Suede from that. This is the band that started it, remember everybody. But when asked if it made the band look snobby, Anderson added, I think, did it make us look snobby? Probably. You know, you make lots of mistakes along the way. I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? But all you do, you just go with your instincts. And I saw what was happening with Britpop, and for me, it felt quite distasteful. It felt nationalistic. It felt like there was quite a strong thread of misogyny, and I didn't think Suede should be part of that.
Okay.
You know, despite being asked if he dismissed Oasis as the singing plumbers, Anderson distanced himself from the comments,
brilliant.
adding, well, you know, I might have said that 25 years ago, but I'm not going to try and justify things I said a long, long time ago. Anderson is not the only band to have Britpop recently. Skunk and Answer singer Skin also hit out at the 90s tag, describing it as a big, fat, dead, bloated fish.
Oh, wow.
I think timing was for and against us. If Britpop wasn't around, sure, it would have given us more space, but Britpop consumed every effing thing. Every TV show, every radio station, every T-shirt. It's all anybody want to talk about. Britpop, 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 Britpop.
Right, so just in case... So this is the Britpop Banter podcast.
But it's hectic.
Okay, what's your thoughts?
She then goes on, I just need to read this.
Oh no.
From Skin. But after a while it got bigger and bigger and got more and more bloated and succulent like a big fat blowfish or something. We were like, you know what? You really don't want to be in that shit. If you imagine a big fat dead bloated fish and then you imagine a little electric eel running by its side, that was us. We were the spiky thing on the edge just slipping through the slipstream while Britpop just got more and more bloated and more shit bands were getting involved. There were more and more dead fish on the effing beach. So anyway, that caught my eye this morning.
Thoughts?
My thoughts are, again, I do see, right, I'll admit this, I do see how it could, misogynistic's a big term, but I can see how. It was a bit laddie, a bit laddish.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
I agree that.
Okay.
Distasteful. So there's two parts to Britpop for me when I think about this. There's the media version. So there's the cans of Red Stripe and the football tops and the lager and the all that nonsense. But then there was also the really strong music that was coming out. I'd park the two.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not as if the songs had massively misogynistic lyrics. It's not as if it's like, I don't know, like full-on hip-hop where it can get pretty
It's not like the House
dark.
of Pain where I refuse to play.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Nationalistic, again, I do think that was a moment in time, but I think it was a pride thing. I think it was not like a pride thing as in Brexit, get out, and shouting at people to get out my country and all that rubbish. I think it was generally an upbeat. I think we're all quite proud to be British again. I don't think it was a, well, you're not
I agree.
welcome.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm torn. I think a lot of bands, whether they're necessarily part of that Britpop genre, did ride off the coattails a bit. And it did give guitar indie bands in the UK a massive platform. And I think there are more bands that criticise the era than are actually proud to be from it, as we've found throughout this process. That annoys me a little bit.
I understand what Skin is saying. I actually sort of agree with that.
Yeah, and they were a bit different. So
they're very different.
And
we've sort of lumped them in this because we really wanted to talk about them and be part of this. But I kind of agree with her. To me, what I find a little bit hurtful or disappointing is that people have really fond memories of Britpop, and so when your favourite singers or your favourite bands come out and go, it was this, it was that, I didn't want to be part of it, and somehow I got pulled into the middle of it and this and that. It sort of taints it a bit for me. Like it's a great time for me. I understand some of the views, don't get me wrong, but it was a great time for music. It was a great time for the country going through political change, and we were growing up as kids. Like it was just it's fond memories.
Yeah.
And
there's just a lot of distance from itself. And once we get into talking about Radiohead, I'll obviously give you their view.
Oh, good. Okay.
I won't, spoiler alert, but
imagine. So for example, like if I was to give an example, so imagine one of my favourite bands of the time was Manson. If Paul Draper was to come out and go, I hated everything that Britpop stood. No. I'm saying if he turned around now and said...
But didn't he? Didn't we talk about him?
No.
We
haven't covered...
Oh, no, sorry.
We haven't covered Manson. So, if he was to... As an example, if he was to come out now and play down the Britpop timing, the era, the music, the bands, I think I'd be hurt by that because I look at it through... And it's rose-tinted glasses of everything, everything of about my life being in that era. So I don't know how people feel, Suede fans feel when they hear stuff like that. I get Skunk Anansi, but if it's Suede, for example.
Because they apparently started it.
Yeah, exactly.
So then that's my whole point is, well, you didn't. Anyway, I just thought that would be an interesting little things that came up today, and it's hot off the press.
We should do like an actual... I should put it into Excel and go, who's actually for Britpop and who's been against it?
Make a pivot table.
Do you think it's 50-50?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what
I've heard it. A VLOOKUP, I heard about that the other day.
yeah, they're hard.
Don't know what that is.
Okay, I know that.
I don't even know what formula is.
Jesus.
I really don't.
Right, okay. What do you think? Britpop bands that were happy to be in the era versus didn't want to be associated with it. 50-50? More?
Less.
Less?
I reckon there's less.
Okay. Shall we get into this week's album?
Go on then.
Go on then. OK Computer. What a huge album. So the album cover, so it's a collection of images, all computer generated, done by Stanley Donwood and Tom York. Apparently it's a visual diary of the recording sessions, which I sort of never really picked up on. Stanley is actually the pen name of Dan Rigwood. He did all the artwork for the rest of the Radiohead and Tom York's solo albums. So they're all done by this. It's very similar to Gomez when we talked about their artwork.
Yeah.
Do you know what the title's from? OK Computer?
Oh, I do. No. I do because I read it and I forgot.
You do. So
Well, it's like,
OK
oh.
Computer is taken from the 1978 Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy radio series, snaps to that, in which the character Zaphoid Beeblebrox speaks the phrase, OK Computer, I want full manual control now.
What do you think I think about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I think you hate it.
Yeah.
You read it? You watched the movie?
Yeah.
You watched the movie?
I watched the movie.
Okay, what do you think?
Hated it. Space.
No one's talked about your little rant on space.
Oh, no, somebody did.
Did they?
Yeah, I think they got it.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I think they understood.
So apparently while they were on tour anyway, they were listening to the series, and so hence the name of the album, OK Computer. And it comes through
Have
in
you
a couple
read
of...
that?
I actually read it years ago, and I've never gone back to it, and because of this, I want to read it again. I actually want to give it the time.
Yeah, me too.
What's the meaning of life, Leslie?
The meaning of life. Well, that's a bit deep.
If you knew anything about...
Space.
No, the Hitchhikers. It's the number 42. Right, moving on. The album was released on the 16th of June 1997. Where were we in 97?
School.
School we were. In our second final year? Yep. Okay. This is Radiohead's third album. What followed it, what was before it was the Bends. What followed it was Kid A.
My baby's got the bands. Oh yeah. She doesn't have any real friends.
I think you massacred that on a previous episode.
I know, I just really want to be able to sing it because I love it.
Parlophone Records. It was recorded at Canned Applause and St Catherine's Court, which we'll talk about, which is basically like this mini castle, which is
Oh,
awesome.
St Catherine's Court, isn't that like a retail park in Perth where we're from?
Is it?
Did they record it there?
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Producer was Nigel Godrich. It's 53 minutes long and it went to number 1. How long was it in the top 100?
27 weeks.
100 weeks.
That's what I meant.
Okay, cool. Ready for the charts?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because it's my genre year.
97, just a genre. Number 10, The Best of Bob Dylan.
See?
Number 9, EV3 by En Vogue.
I love On Vogue.
Number 8, Timeless by Sarah Brightman. No.
Who wants it?
No,
Who wants it?
no one
Ian, you ready? No, I won't.
Number 7, Always on My Mind. Love Songs by Elvis Presley.
Oh.
Number 6, Before the Rain, Eternal.
Before the Rain? What's this album? Oh, jeez.
Number 5, Spice by the Spice Girls. Number 4, Ladies and Gentlemen, We Are Floating in Space by Spiritualized. Why are you looking at me with... Number 3, Middle of Nowhere by Hanson. Number 2, Destination Anywhere by Bon Jovi. By John Bon Jovi. So that was when he was solo.
There's no need for that. I take that back about nice.
Yeah. Number 1, OK Computer. Singles. Number 10, Coco Jumbo by Mr. President.
Oh, go, jumbo, boo, boy, yeah.
Oh, no way!
Go, jumbo.
Number 9, Guiding Star by Cast.
No.
No. Number 8, Nothing Lasts Forever by Echo and the Bunnymen. That's a great song. Because nothing ever lasts forever. That's a great song. Not a fan of the band, but that is an amazing song. Number 7, Free by Alternati.
Everybody is free. That's not it.
No, that's
No.
that's Rosala, isn't it?
Yeah, this one's like. Dun, 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 dun. Never to break up.
Oh, okay, good song. 6, I Want to Be the Only One, Eternal featuring Baby Winans.
I wanna be the only one who holds you. Can't you find that man?
Number 5, On Your Own by Blur. Oh, good song. Number 4, 100 Mile High City by Ocean Colour Scene.
Album 27.
Oh. Mbop by Hanson.
Jesus.
Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve.
Oh no.
I'll Be Missing You by Puff Daddy and Faith Evans.
Every party, oh, every move I make, every single day. Anyway.
Have you seen on YouTube Mix Mag Fatboy Slim versus Carl Cox?
No, because
Yeah.
I know who'd win that.
It's not a fight. It's them back-to-back DJing.
Yeah, I know, and who would be better?
Well, yeah, Carl Cox, but it's actually really good. They play old school house, and it's just Carl Cox, brilliant, just brilliant.
You're watching
Yeah.
Fatboy Slim.
He does all right, actually. He does all right.
Does he actually mix something?
Tractor does it, but yeah, he does. Carl Cox just bangs out on CDJs like old school, and anyway, but it's actually a lot of fun. All right, Radiohead.
Yes, please.
So Tom York on vocals, guitar, piano, and keyboards. Johnny Greenwood on guitars, keyboards. Colin Greenwood, bass guitar. Ed O'Brien on guitar. Philip Selway on drums. And Clive Dreamers on drums. They actually got a second drummer from 2011. 2 drummers. Pretty cool. So we're going to pick this up after the bends. Why are we doing that, Leslie?
I don't know, Kev. Why are we doing that?
I don't know. I thought it was an apt place to start, to be honest.
Sweet, will you?
Ah, yeah.
Because it's who likes that album?
So, do you remember the Help album?
Yes.
I had that. You have that?
Yes.
Brilliant album. So, had some amazing songs. Had Oasis, had Charlatans, Portishead, Blur, and Terrorvision.
Oh no. Are they coming up?
Even with my 10 out of 10, they did not make the cut.
No.
Disappointing. Why am I talking about this? Because it had the song Lucky by Radiohead, which features on this album.
It does.
But the bands had just come out. So, Lucky was written 2 years before OK Computer first came out. Now, why that's weird is, for me, there's a very different sound to Radiohead.
Yes.
Between the bands and OK Computer.
Very much so.
Right? But they wrote Lucky immediately after the bands.
And it fits.
How? Talk to me how that works.
Because there's a couple other tracks, and I actually think there are a couple of tracks in OK Computer that wouldn't be too skew with on the old Bends.
Really?
There are other tracks that wouldn't fit at all.
Exactly.
But there are a couple.
But
Not
imagine
many.
just going, this is the sound of the album, and then going from literally, I actually think it's very different, right? And if you put it, I just don't think it would work. But anyway, immediately moving from this direction to this direction, and then you got Kid A and Mate, like right after it, where they've completely gone again.
Yeah.
How do they just keep swiveling?
Because they're talented,
I can't wait to do one-liners on Radiohead.
experimental,
Okay.
geniuses,
Okay.
Marmite. Like, you either love them or you hate them. I've realised that with Radiohead. Even I've just shot that word out today just to see people's reaction. Oh, how people go, amazing.
I really like Marmite and Vegemite. But I think Radiohead
I hate
is...
both of those, but...
Okay, I think is my take, and we're getting way ahead of ourselves. Radiohead are something you liked, and they've changed the flavour. So remember when Vegemite brought out Cheesy Mite? Changed the flavour. People went, "Whoa!" and then didn't like it. Didn't stay. So I think you've got to... I don't think it's like you either like them or you don't. I think people have probably liked them, and then it's been changed so much that people don't like what they originally liked.
Yeah.
But I'd love to hear what people think of... I can't wait to find out if people have loved them all the way through their career and how the albums would maybe...
I'll be so surprised.
Nah, anyway. So, the song Lucky. So Radiohead, they didn't get airplay at all. Radio 1 decided not to play it. Which is weird, right? It's a great song. Just went, no, I'm not playing that. So Tom York said, Lucky was indicative of what we wanted to do. It was like the first mark on the wall, right? So it is. You craft this song and then you go, that's what I want to sort of get into. So after the bands, they got the chance to go on tour supporting, who we just covered, REM, which everyone just got to hear in the last day or so what our thoughts were around them.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andy. Sorry, Chris. Sorry. And they got to support Alanis Morissette because they were on the same level. So REM and Alanis Morissette, tour on them as support acts.
Strange.
It's a very odd combination, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She swears.
She does swear. So Alanis said this, I was on tour in Europe and my bandmates and I were travelling overnight at 3 a.m. after a show to Italy, and we all just decided to sit and listen to the bands from beginning to end, and my mind was blown. Before that, I just know Creep and Fake Plastic Trees, which I'd covered on tour. It's just such a flawless piece of music in my mind. I don't entirely know how the tour logistically came together, but it was such a lovely pairing in my mind. Alanis and Radiohead. It was really grounding for me to be in such a with such bona fide to the bone artists. It felt really validating because the industry was very wild and patriarchal. That's the one. So to be on the road with such true savants was a real gift to me. It's nice of her to say that.
That's nice.
Really nice. So Tom said, by the time we got to the end of the Benz tour, we felt like, okay, we've done that now. Then the record company kind of shut up and went, all right, it's fair enough, do what you want, and whatever you do, we'll totally back you. If you think about it, that's like if you're a movie director in the studio like J.J. Abrams, Paramount comes to you and says, whatever you want, you've got it. So we were like, okay, we want all our own gear, we want our own studio, and we want to work with Nigel. And they went, okay, that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
I heard they spent, and I'm not sure if I have it here, spent like £150,000 in brand new musical equipment. Something crazy.
I would totally do that.
You would,
of course I would.
You wouldn't spend it on musical equipment, though.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I want that. No, on that.
got need swap.
Yeah, 100%. I want that guitar. I want my name in it. Why is my face not on it?
So days after the Alanis tour wrapped, the sessions moved to St Catherine's Court from canned applause, where they'd put down 4 songs already. So have you seen the pictures of this place, St Catherine's Court? It's basically a castle. So it's a manor house in Bath, England. It's a few turrets short of an actual castle.
Right.
Apparently you need to have a minimal requirement of turrets. So it was owned by the actress Jane Seymour.
Oh, Jane Seymour.
Pretty mental. So the band did music in every room and even the greenhouse. Like they used every single aspect of that house. They actually recorded on the stairs as well. That's cool. That's really cool.
But why?
Because it's Radiohead.
Yeah.
Because it's just Radiohead. So yeah, the vocals on Exit Music feature natural reverbs achieved by recording on the stone staircase. And Let Down was recorded in a ballroom at exactly 3 a.m.
Oh, I love it.
That's just so Radiohead. Like,
so Radiohead.
No, it has to be done in the middle of the night. Has to be done. Acoustics are just right at exactly 3 o'clock in the morning.
In a ballroom. Magic.
I'd be like, you know what, mate, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Not getting up at that time. It's ridiculous.
I'd be like, come on now, up you get.
Kettle's on.
Yeah.
Get up. Up you get. Up you get. So the bands. The bands were produced, so they had a different producer. It was produced by John Leckie. So Radiohead wanted to produce the new album themselves, but brought in Nigel Godrich as someone from outside the group to lend perspective and bounce ideas off. So he had just come off the sound of McCalman on Butler.
Oh.
Very, very cool. So Godrich ended up co-producing this album and has since produced every Radiohead album since that. He's considered the 6th member of the band.
Oh.
That's cute. That's cute. So Godrich said this in 2013. OK Computer was such a big thing for me because I was given power for the first time. Some of these incredibly intelligent and insightful people said, do what you want, to me, so I worked my arse off for them, and together we did something that represents where we're all at the time, and it stuck for some reason. People got it, so that changed my life. Lots of inspiration around the album. Did you see some of the music that they were inspired by to create this album?
No, you tell me.
Okay, cool. So apparently at the time the band were listening to Can, DJ Shadow.
Oh, I love DJ Shadow.
Miles Davis.
Oh, yeah.
Ennio Morricone.
Yes.
What's that?
It's like he did a lot of soundtracks and stuff, and it's kind of, yeah.
Okay. R.E.M., as we talked about, and the Beatles' White Album.
Oh, no. You'd have taken that back to the shop, Kev, don't bother.
No, I think I would have kept the White Album.
Really?
The White Album was... What was on that? Remind me.
Like the White Album...
That was the last
well, like-
because it went blue then white. Red, blue, white.
Yeah, White Album's got... It's a bit more experimental.
I would have kept the white. Blue was my favourite.
But the blue and the red were a collection.
I know, I'm just saying.
Right.
Don't come at me. Right.
They're not really albums.
I get it.
Okay. Revolver was an album.
Took that back.
Abbey Road was an album.
Didn't buy it. Everyone said, we'll not get into this again. It's like episode 49 all over again. Everyone said, Beatles Revolver, oh. So I bought it with my hard-earned pocket money. And I went, no thanks.
It's one of the best albums of all time.
No thanks. I'll have Ecobelly instead. Thank you very much.
By the best band of all time.
Ready? Keep going. The Miles Davis album, Bitches Brew. They talk about it a lot. Thoughts?
Probably won't like it.
So once they got to 14 songs, they went back to canned applause to rehearse, and then the strings were recorded at Abbey Studios. 2 months to put this album together with mixing, and finally mastered by Chris Blair at Abbey Road.
How cool is that?
Very cool. Very, very cool. So, what did the labels think of the album? This is the interesting part, right? In the US, so Capitol reduced the forecasted sales by 2 million records. 2 million. So they went, yeah, we thought we were going to sell a lot of that based on the bands. Actually, this is too weird for us. We're going to cut our forecast. Right? Whereas in the UK, Parlophone held steady. They went, no, we think this is going to work. We're going to hold steady to forecast. So, rough reasoning, nothing to market, and there was no singles on the album to actually get some airplay.
Which is true.
Which is true. It's a very tough album to push into the top 40.
But I do remember Paranoid Android being a single, and I do remember the video.
We're going to talk about the video.
And I remember it clear as day.
Can't wait to
I remember
about the
loving
video.
it. And I remember my mum and dad thinking,
Oh no.
what's that?
So the album smashed it. Debuted at number 1 in the UK with sales of 136,000 copies in the first week alone. In the US, it debuted at number 21, which is great for a British act. And it held the number 1 spot in the UK for 2 weeks and stayed in the top 10 for several more, ultimately becoming the year's best-selling record. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, that is.
So it's been certified triple platinum in the UK and double platinum in the US, which is pretty insane. By May 2016, Nielsen SoundScan figures show OK Computer had sold 2.5 million digital album units in the US, plus an additional 900 sales measured in album equivalent units. 20 years to the week after its initial release, the official charts company had recorded total UK sales of 1.5 million, including album equivalent units. Tallying American and European sales, OK Computer has sold at least 6.9 million copies.
Wow.
That's wow. So it sold well. How did it do award-wise?
Oh no.
Good segue, right? Nominated for the Grammys, Best Album and Best Alternative Album, which it won in terms of the...
Best alternative album?
Yep, it won at the Grammys. Best British Album at the Brits, it got nominated. It lost to Urban Hymns.
Fair call.
Fair call. Mercury Music Prize. What do you think? So we were 17. I'm not even going to read them out. You bought this album. 17.
What, this Radiohead album?
No. The Mercury Prize winner.
Did I?
Pretty sure you did. Totally not.
Don't know.
Ronnie Size.
I did buy that. I loved that. Heroes.
Brown paper bag, right?
Amazing.
Amazing.
I
So
love drum and bass, by the way. I made a drum and bass playlist on Spotify. I sent it to a friend the other day.
send it to me.
I love drum and bass.
Really? You've never mixed drum and bass. You
Love
should get into
Pendulum.
that. Love Pendulum.
Saw them live. They were out of control.
Amazing. Pendulum are a fantastic act.
They're not Australian.
Kiwis.
Same thing. Kidding, because I did my segue earlier. That's another reason I want to move to New Zealand.
Okay.
I don't want to move to New Zealand. What am I talking about?
Visa, cancel. Right, so the album appeared in heaps of critics' lists. So it was number 1 in Mojo, Vox, Entertainment Weekly, Hot Press, Humo, iWeekly, and Impress, and tied for first place with Daft Punk's Homework
Great album.
in the Face magazine.
Best first record I ever bought in vinyl for my decks was Da Funk.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool. All right, cool. Right. The one thing I want to talk about is this album is renowned as being a groundbreaking album of the 90s. But oh my God, does it have haters? Because anything...
And I can get that.
Anything you put up there, people are going to tear it right back down again, thinking it's not God's gift to everyone in terms of music. Let me tell you.
Because it's not.
Well, it's number 11, right?
Yeah, but it isn't like... It's so... It's not an accessible album.
No. So let me tell you this. In a poll surveying thousands conducted by BBC Six, OK Computer was named 6th most overrated album in the world.
What was number 1, do you know?
Do you want to know the rest?
Yes! Dying to
I
know.
know you so well. Number 10 in the most overrated albums ever. The Smiths, The Queen is Dead.
Oh no.
Number 9, The Sex Pistols, Never Mind the Bollocks.
Yeah.
Agreed. Number 8, The Beach Boys, Pet Sounds. Number 7, The Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Number 7. Number 6, OK Computer. Number 5, U2, Joshua Tree. Number 4, Definitely Maybe.
Shut up!
Number 3, The Libertines.
Oh yeah, we haven't really spoken about that.
No, we haven't. Number 2, Coldplay, X and Y.
I didn't even know that got rated. Never mind being overrated.
Oh. Number 1 in the most overrated albums ever. Nirvana, Nevermind.
Now that's interesting.
Thoughts on that?
I'm not touching that with a barge.
Even you have your limits.
I can understand, because then you've got to ask yourself, if Kurt Cobain hadn't have died, would we be farting about with that album? Or would we not? I'm not answering the question, I'm just saying.
You're asking...
I'm a fan of that album.
You're just asking the question.
Just asking the question, that's all I ever do. That's
You
all
ask
I
the
ever
tough questions.
I do. The questions that no one will go near.
You don't answer them, but you'll ask them.
Yeah.
Right, what happened after OK Computer? They went on a world tour. They headlined Glastonbury in 97.
I remember watching that.
Really?
Because wasn't it the Pyramid Stage?
Yes.
I
You
remember.
can watch it on YouTube, the whole thing. It looks...
I remember that.
So that's...
That can't be that much. Surely, jeez, oh.
Jeez, oh, no, it
Well,
is.
that's
It
'cause I
is.
do
It is.
remember
It is.
watching
That tour was a year too long, Tom said. I was the first person to tire of it. Then 6 months later, everyone in the band was saying it. Then 6 months after that, nobody was talking to each other anymore. That's brutal. It is tough, right? They went back into the studio in early 99, but it took them 18 months to finish Kid A due to writer's block, indecision around the next sound, and general friction between the band, which is fair enough. You've been travelling for 18 months together in each other's pocket, and then you put in a studio again. That's tough.
Yeah, no, that's tough.
And then you got to follow up the Benz and OK Computer. That's tough as well, right? So you got all this pressure. So, Kid A. Okay. So Kid A, everything in its right place to kick off the album. Great song. Amazing song.
Great song.
The band, the dance act Hybrid, that remix is probably in my top 10 dance remixes
I've
ever.
never heard it.
Really? Amazing. Amazing. So, do you want to know what you rated Kid A? What do you think?
I'd probably say 6.5.
6 out of 10. What do you think I gave it?
7.
Well done. Nailed it. So, what I didn't know, right? Because I was in the UK the following year. And it was when Amnesiac came out, right? What was your thoughts on Amnesiac?
Struggled with that one.
Now, what I didn't know is that Kid A and Amnesiac, all the songs were recorded at exactly the same time, right? So it's not like they stopped. Kid A recorded Amnesiac.
All right.
A year later, you get the fallout of songs from Kid A, right? So you get the Pyramid song.
Like the Dregs.
Well, they say it's not a B-sides album, but they were recorded at the same time.
So the Dreg album.
I remember seeing...
Leftovers.
Maybe. But I dare say they would have picked the best songs for the... I'm just saying, right? But I remember... So you remember seeing Radiohead on the Pyramid stage. I remember seeing the Pyramid song on Top of the Pops for the first time, right? And I just went, oh, no. That was the song, that moment where I went, you've lost me.
Really? Do you not like that song?
Don't like it at all. Totally turned me off.
What do you not like about it?
Everything.
Fair enough.
What do you...
I don't mind it. It's not their worst. But it's like, they went down that... Like,
That's the direction they're
I
going
reckon
into.
I know Kid A. And I've listened to Amnesiac, and I really wanted to like Kid A because it was experimental and it was this and it was that.
Some great songs on Kid A.
And then with Amnesiac, it was like, I just couldn't.
Mm-hmm. This is when they changed the recipe too much. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Anyway, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I thought because they both went to number one anyway. So we're going to summarise their career very, very quickly. Hail to the Thief in 2003, number one.
I bought that.
Did you? And?
I didn't mind that. Got better.
It got better. Yeah.
Upswing.
Slightly back. Slightly went backwards.
Didn't mind that.
Yeah. In Rainbows, 2008.
No, didn't buy that.
Went to number one. King of Limbs in 2011. Went to number 7, mainly because there was no singles released from that album and it was mainly an online release.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that? Do you remember it?
I actually don't remember that. I don't think I've actually paid attention to that album once.
What about A Moon-Shaped Pool?
Nah, haven't heard it.
Okay. That actually had some really good songs on it. Again, number 1. Tom York, as a solo artist. He's done 3 solo albums. The Eraser, Tomorrow's Modern Boxes, and Anima in 2019. He's also done Atoms for Peace. Did you listen to them? Okay. So that was with Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Joey Waronker of Beck and R.E.M., and Mauro Refosco, probably butchered that, of Foro in the Dark. They had one album called Amok, which I actually listened to, which wasn't too bad, actually. So he's done heaps of movies as well. Most recently, he's done Suspiria, the soundtrack to that, which I need to watch. It's in my watch list, which I haven't done yet.
What's that about?
I think it's a weird horror movie. Right up my alley, probably not yours. Yeah, I'll let you know.
You do. I'll check IMDb in a minute.
Thanks. So back to Radiohead. Did you see what happened in June around the OK Computer discs, mini discs being hacked?
I did. I was going to talk about that.
Please talk to me about that.
So they got hacked.
Right.
And during the attack, hackers stole like 18 hours of like scratchy recordings of this album. And it was around about when they were making that. They said they were going to release all the material to the public if they didn't pay them $150,000. Rather than pay the criminals, and I love this, they took matters into their own hands and they released it to the public anyway. And went, yeah. Basically what they did was they let the public have all the recordings, all 18 hours of them, in return for a donation to Extinction Rebellion, a fast-rising protest group that rallies against climate breakdown, biodiversity loss and the risk of human extinction and ecological collapse. They should probably pop their head over to Australia because today the New South Wales government just gave the tick to two new coalfields. Just want that to sink in.
What? Explain that.
2 new coalfields. Yeah, let's dig that.
Oh, coalfields. Coalfields. I was like, what? Coalfields.
Today.
Got it. Yeah, we are way behind.
New Zealand.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Okay. You are loving New Zealand in this
do love
episode.
New
You know
Zealand.
what, maybe you should move there. Okay.
Bit small.
Right. Okay. What else? Talk to me. What else you got?
So they were never intended for public consumption. So Johnny Greenwood goes on to talk
I love
about
that,
it.
by the way. I love the fact that they did that.
Yeah.
Salute to Radiohead. Amazing. It's not like they need the money. They're good.
So he said the recordings are available for just 18 days. They'll cost you £18, which is just a touch over 30 Aussie dollars. But if you don't have a spare 18 hours to rifle through them, there was a few. There were little snippets of them that came out, but it basically followed them. So it was like...
It's the best. Such a good thing
It's
to
a
do.
bit, yeah, because like... I'd never listened to them.
No.
I mean, but it sounds like, what's the point? Because the other thing I don't get about this, if it was a new album, I'd understand.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is like things they were recording years ago before they released
Just
this
little
album.
riffs and yeah.
So what?
Wow.
Like, but
Oh, why are the hackers
Why-
asking for that much money?
but why bother? Like, why is that of interest? Like, I didn't. If they'd managed to hack them and there was a new song, get it.
Maybe Radiohead, the feeling is that Radiohead didn't want them released because they were not up to the standards that Radiohead normally play to.
But we'd all probably appreciate the fact that all songs have got to start from somewhere.
Exactly.
So you would just go, oh yeah,
Okay.
so whatever.
Yeah. All right, what else you got? Talk to
Um,
me about the Britpop thing. You mentioned that earlier.
oh yeah, so where do you think they stand?
Totally 100% outside.
Yeah, Radiohead.
And that's
Radiohead's Tom York hits out at Britpop. It made me effing angry.
Tom York. Well,
Yeah.
angry.
So anyway, but and guitarist Johnny Greenwood says the 90s genre was just a 1960s revival. So it said the band have recently announced this is anyway their 20th anniversary reissue of OK Computer. Originally released in '97, it came out the same year as seminal Britpop records such as Be Here Now and Blur's self-titled album. But speaking in a new interview to the Rolling Stone, the band's guitarist Johnny Greenwood said to us, Britpop was just a 1960s revival, it just leads to pastiche. It's you wishing it was another era, but as soon as you go down that route, it might as well be a Dixieland jazz band, really. York added, the whole Britpop thing made me effing angry, I hated it, it was backwards looking, and I didn't want any part of it.
I'm not surprised by that.
Ooh. Again, another one. They don't surprise me.
That doesn't surprise
because
me.
they don't want to be a part of anything, if we're honest.
Yes.
What do they
and-
want to be part of?
No, but that's what... they are a very unique band. I don't think you can put them in any sort of genre. They've gone through genres,
Yep.
but you can't put them in a bucket now.
They said, right, just throw this out there as a good segue, and this is why I just think... So in 1996, Tom York said to Webzine magazine that they were looking for a style for their new album, which would be OK Computer. And it was going to be the genre of Western analog and post-techno gothic.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, what?
Well, okay.
What's that? That genre's not that. I don't think we're going to be doing a podcast on post techno gothic banter. So,
Jeez.
yeah.
Do you get any techno? Does he know what techno is?
No,
Oh, maybe some in the back. The
no,
drum loops.
no.
No?
No.
cool.
And I've got some really interesting information about the tracks when we get into it, about each of them, which I didn't know either. So,
All right. Should we get into the singles? Or you got what else you got?
no, I want to talk about it when we get to the tracks.
Okay. So the band were actually going to... So videos. The band were actually going to do a video for every single song.
Gee whiz.
Every song. But it was scrapped because money, time constraints, etc. Also considered that was scrapped was for Massive Attack to do a remix album. Imagine that. Oh my God. I read that and I went, you mean to say we could have had a Massive Attack remix album of OK Computer and you scrapped it? Whose decision was that? Les, devastated. Can you imagine what that would have sounded like?
Oh, I could cry. That would be...
Amazing.
Could you just do it now?
Just tweet. All right, Paranoid Android. Number 3. Okay? So they said they couldn't do any singles off it. Number 3. So it was released in June 97. So, 2 things I want to discuss, well, and you can talk about the video as well. Well, actually, you talk about it. What do you remember about the video?
That wee fella.
Which wee fella?
That wee alien fella.
The wee alien fella?
Well, he looks like it with that wee head he trots about.
Okay. So it's made by Magnus Carlsen, who's Swedish, and he's creator of the animated series Robin, which is the weird guy you're talking about, not an alien.
You know the wee eyes and the
Yeah,
wee
it's just an unusual caricature or character. Right. So Radiohead were fans of the show Robin, and they commissioned them to do the video for this. The video is so weird. So
weird.
So weird. So it's animated, it's got Robin and his friend Benjamin venturing into the world. It's got prostitutes, it's got people in bondage, it's got drug addicts, it's got businessmen, it's just all over the place. Now, Radiohead appear in this as well. Now, there's one particular scene you mentioned earlier that stands out in this clip that somehow got, like, apparently apparently in the original video they had a scene with naked breasts in it. No, can't have that. But you're okay to show a person chopping off their limbs.
Yeah. And then throwing himself off a bridge.
Talk me through that scene. Do you remember that scene?
Yeah, it's weird because it looks like it's like chop, and don't they then it's like the arms?
They do it accidentally. They're chopping.
Yeah.
They try to chop down a lamppost.
Yeah.
And it's a large businessman in bondage pants chopping down a lamppost, and he loses control of the axe, and it goes vroom, 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 and it just chops all his limbs off and falls over a bridge.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
weird.
remember.
It's so weird. Right. Can I tell you a story about this? Right. Back to New Zealand, which seems to be the theme of this podcast. When I went to Wellington.
Fish and chops.
Oh, that's so... when I went to Wellington, so I was there for a Sydney FC game. Sydney FC were playing Wellington, right? So I get over there, and literally it's me and my friend, and we're like... Because it's quite far to go, so it was like the 2 of us, right? So we walk into this pub, and it's all Wellington fans, right?
Cool. Get bashed.
And you're like, ooh, pub is full of them. Two Sydney fans walk in. But Australian rivalries are not that bad. Right? We're not talking...
No, it's not Rangers Celtic, is it?
It's not that bad, right? Walk in, and it was really young, I'm talking like early 20s, young guy walks up to us. And he's like, hi, my name's Daniel. I'm the official Wellington FC welcome committee. I'd like to welcome you. And we're like, what? Like, we're quite a bit older. Like, it's, you know, and this young bloke just walks up to us and welcomes us. And I was like, that's my first impression of, like, New Zealand.
Was it sarcastic?
No, dead serious. You know, we like to meet overseas fans and make them welcome and, you know, take them around and da-da. So anyway, he introduced us to everyone. And we're sitting there having drinks before the game. And then, so we're starting talking, and for some reason it comes up around this podcast. I think we just started it. And he's like really young, and he goes, you going to talk about Radiohead? And I was like, yeah, probably. And he goes, you know the song Paranoid Android? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, do you remember the video to that? And I was like, vaguely couldn't. And he goes, it's a cartoon, blah, blah. He goes, I saw that when I was really young. And he goes, it's still, there is a scene with the axe and da-da. He goes, I still remember it to this day, and it scarred me. He goes, I still remember, it scarred me as a kid. I have no idea how it got shown on MTV. No idea. And I was like,
good point.
Yeah, and I was just like, and anyway, so Daniel...
Was there not any parental guidance around that?
No, well, that's what I'm saying. Blocked the boobs, but a guy chopping off his... Anyway, got through. But that was almost a year ago, I had that conversation with Daniel. And I just thought it was so lovely and so typical of Kiwis that they'll just be like,
yeah.
You expect trouble, you expect like everyone just to stop and stare and they're like, hi, how are you? And it's just so nice.
I love New Zealand.
Right, should we get back into this? Karma Police, second single, number 8.
Karma Police, arrested.
Keep going. Buzzes like a fridge. Buzzes like a fridge.
I can never sing it properly though.
Anyway.
You can't sing Buzzes like a fridge.
What do you mean?
It's hard to sing it. I always stop at that bit.
Do you? I wondered why you stopped, because you had your fridge story a couple of episodes ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the video to this?
But, like...
You've got it.
Police cars.
Well, no. Just a car.
Was it not a police car?
No.
And it's dead slow.
Yep.
just goes down the road.
Yep. So car is driving down this sort of country highway type thing. Tom York is in the back seat singing. So it's the driver is looking out and sort of turning around and looking. So you don't see the driver, but it's his or her perception. And as it's slow, you realise that it's chasing someone, running away. And then eventually the car catches up to the person. Person falls down to their knees. Car reverses for some unusual reason, but it leaves behind a trail of petrol. So obviously the petrol tank is leaking. And the person who's being chased gets a match out quickly, boom, lights the fire. So the fire actually backs up to the car and sets the car on fire. It's a very clever video. It's very cool. It was directed by Grant G, and he apparently tried to pitch this to someone else who wanted to do the video, and they said, no, we don't like it. So Radiohead went, yeah, we'll have that. Thanks for that. It's a good video.
Yeah.
So let me just think. I'm trying to think who it was. I can't find out who it was. Lucky was released next, but it was only released in France, not the UK.
Yeah, right. Weird.
But it was a 2-year-old song by that point, right?
Yeah,
so in the UK, we'd already heard it, I suppose. Third song, no surprises. Number 4. Right. Do you remember this video? This is a pretty incredible video. Tom York has a helmet, see-through helmet over his head, and basically they start to slowly fill it up with water.
Oh, yes.
As he's singing the song. Insane, scary video. So weird. Do you know how they did it?
No.
So as they filled it up, they sped the song up so that he would sing it faster to make sure that the water rose and he could hold his breath to get through it for the water to come back out again. So they sped everything up. That's why when you watch it back and you know that, you can kind of see his lips are kind of out of it, just a little bit, but that's because they didn't play it in the normal length. Because obviously you would have to hold his breath for a crazy amount of time. Yeah. Have you seen a show called The OA on Netflix?
No.
Right.
I've seen it come up and I've gone, oh, nah.
Season 1 is very sci-fi, but it's that scene.
Kevin. Come on now.
The OA season, anyone who's, no one geeks it up with me. Like I asked for people about Wayward Pines, nothing. Crickets. The OA, good show, apart from season 2. Right, anything else on those? You want to get into the actual songs?
Yeah, because I've got stuff to say about the songs. So,
Good. All right, we'll kick us off. What do we got first?
Airbag.
Right, give me that. What do we got?
Was originally titled Last Night an Airbag Saved My Life. A line that stayed in the lyrics.
Wow, I didn't know they were... Okay. Are you just dropping truth bombs on me now?
Truth bombs. So are we now going to talk about what we think of them?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Airbag, interesting. I like it. I wouldn't have started it that way.
I want to talk to you about this because when we go through and I'll tell you what the album is, I sort of say to you, right, so I could get ahead of schedule, I try and edit the songs. And what I found was I was picking songs, doing all this editing, and you tell me, I don't want to hear that, Kev. And therefore, I want to hear this, Kev. So I had to restart. Anyway, so I messaged you and I said, can you give me the songs from Radiohead you want to play?
Didn't say this.
You didn't say Airbag?
Nah.
And I went, we always play the intro to an album. Pretty much. And you said, so what is it? What don't you like
Better
about
songs.
it? Okay.
And it's okay. Like, it's not amazing. Like, it's fine. It's a good song. But it's not one of my favourites. And I thought, I know that I'm going to want a lot of songs played. So I've got to be, you know.
All
and
right.
it's just not there. It's not... I'll be honest, there are times I put this album on and I skip straight to Paranoid.
Oh, away. Okay, all right. I disagree. I think this is a really great opening to the album. I think it sets this, not a punch to the face, but it sets the scene really well. Great introduction. So, let me tell you, Nigel Godrich, the drum loop on that song was inspired by DJ Shadow.
Off now.
That'll maybe change your opinion.
Probably.
It's a departure from a rock band. What happened was I told Tom and Phil to sit there for a couple of hours and create a drum loop. And a day and a half later, they were like, okay, we've got it. But it wasn't very exciting sounding, so I ran it through Johnny's pedal board, and we just did 3 takes of him doing it until we locked it down. Does that change your opinion, DJ Shadow?
No.
Right, I'm going to play it.
Look, I don't... Play it, please, because it's not... I don't dislike the song. But I knew I was going to have a
You're
limited
looking at
amount.
the long list.
I was looking at the songs, and you're saying, what's your favourite, basically, is what you're asking me. You know,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
favourites. It's not one of my favourites.
Okay.
Is that a bad song? No. Do I sometimes just want to get straight into Paranoid Android? Yes.
I think you need the warm-up before you get into
I
it.
don't know.
Okay, alright, well, we'll agree to disagree, but let's play the track. So, Airbag. Paranoid Android.
So, apparently, Colin Greenwood says the band drank vodka and orange before they recorded Paranoid Android. A drink-fueled binge turned into a jam session that ended with 3 songs being stitched together to form the post-prog Bohemian Rhapsody. We all sway, headbang, and raise lighters aloft too. I absolutely love this song. Love it. I remember seeing the video for the first time. I remember hearing the song for the first time and going, this is different. I love it.
Yeah.
Not just because it was like cool. This is just everything about the song. And it is like, I can see it. It is like a
It is.
modern day Bohemian Rhapsody because it
absolutely.
takes different, parts to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly adore this song.
Okay.
I bought the single, I remember it clear as day because it's got the artwork and it was white. Had the artwork and it was one of those cardboard ones that you open up. And then I took the sleeve out and it had all this weird shit in it. Still have that. Absolutely love it.
Amazing song. Probably one of the top 10 best 90s songs. The guitar work is simply phenomenal. Titled after Marvin the Robot in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
And did you... Yeah, no, not that again. And you know that kicking, screaming Gucci little piggy?
Yes.
Was a woman York encountered in a bar, off her box on the old Columbian. Someone spilt a drink on her and according to the terrified York, she turned into a demon.
Wow, okay.
Kicking, screaming Gucci little piggy.
Tom said it was 50% Bohemian Rhapsody, which you've said, and 50% Happiness is a Warm Gun.
Beatles.
Yeah, thoughts?
Happiness is a warm gun.
50%.
That's a great song. Wow. Can't argue with that.
Okay.
Love it. I honestly love that song.
While I remember...
Never get bored of it.
So, you know how you like Oscar-nominated movies? Big fan. What do you think of The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix? He's probably going to be nominated.
Haven't seen that.
Would you?
I went to the cinema 2 days ago.
Did you? What do we got? Where'd you go?
Downton Abbey.
I forgot about that.
Telling you.
And?
It's like a warm cup of cocoa. That's what that was.
Liked it?
I thought, you got a lot going on in your life and you sit there. Queen's coming to visit. Mrs. Patworth, she doesn't know what's going on. Is she going to be cooking the dinner? Is it their servants?
Is that the plot? I've never watched that show, ever.
She's got no idea. And then the head butler, he's like, but this is our start. What's going on? The Queen's... I mean, it's just... The tension.
The tension. Would you go and see The Joker?
Yes.
Would you?
Yeah, we'd go. Because I like the other one.
Which one?
Kevin...
You're just saying the other one. What other one?
The other famous Batman one.
The Heath Ledger, The Dark Knight one?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
I never had you pegged for
Good movie.
that.
Don't like it when it's weird, like it when it's a wee bit...
You'll like this.
I've read bad reviews about it though.
It's amazing.
Really?
It's amazing.
I'll check it out.
And Phoenix is tremendous. It's a really uncomfortable, chilling, dark... You don't walk out of there feeling good. You walk out
Dark
there...
Knight's a great song. I mean movie, sorry.
You want to... It's... I've got into trouble for saying this as I walked out of the cinema, but Phoenix portrayal of the Joker, if it's not on par, it might be slightly better.
Then Heath Ledger? Oh no.
He takes it in a whole... But it's very, very different. Very different, but just tremendous. Right, anyway.
It gets...
It's got
9 out of 10.
The Joker. It's amazing.
I might go and see that this weekend
It's
then.
really good. Anyway.
because I normally don't like that weird Carry On, as you know.
I know.
But the Dark
It's
Knight...
not a superhero movie, I'll tell you that.
And that's the thing.
It's not.
And neither's the Dark Knight, because it's not all weird and, I saved the life, and look at Gotham City, and look at the light, and...
But I'm surprised if it's got Batman in it. Why do you...
Yeah, but there's other meaning. It's deeper than that.
Okay. You'll love this. Right, shall we play Paranoid Android?
Yes.
Subterranean Homesick Alien.
Inspired by Miles Davis, Bitches Brew.
Yeah, we talked about this, but I should have listened to it. I didn't. I need
Trying to build huge spaces and watch them tumble away.
Okay.
Love the song.
Okay.
Big fan.
So this is on song meanings. Oh my god. And that's another thing. People have written their thesis on this album. There are people who dissect every single piece of this album, every single piece of writing, and it's like song meanings, which sometimes I'll go to get sort of a bit of a background. It's the only sort of one that I've looked at so far where, like, Paranoid Android, 134 comments around what people think the song means.
Yeah, right.
Like, mental. So, Kyosuti on song meanings. To me, it's about alienation and feeling that you're different from everybody around you. All these weird creatures who lock up their spirits, and about how you just know that there are more people like you out there, but you can't seem to find them. You wish they'd found you and take you in, and it's driving you crazy. Yeah. Johnny Greenwood. I remember Tom playing a really fantastic few seconds of Subterranean Homesick Alien, just a few bars, and either through a mistake or something, those 2 seconds were wiped, and a part of me will always regret that I can't hear that again, because the way the reverb played, it just sounded amazing. We got something nearly as good, but really interesting that it cannot be rescued from the hard drive with a Control-Z.
Yeah.
Just for a second, imagine you create a riff, and it's just, you go, holy, I got something. You didn't record, didn't write it down, and it's gone.
Do your head in.
It would kill you. Did you ever do that when you were writing songs?
I wish I was that talented, Kev. No. Because if I did, I would be sitting here, wouldn't I?
Right.
Did you know that a working title for this album was Your Home May Be at Risk If You Do Not Keep Up Payments?
That's pretty good.
And another one was Ones and Zeros. And the album was apparently designed to be played in tandem with In Rainbows, released 10 years later.
What?
Apparently.
Really? Mm-hmm. Didn't know that. Wait, you have the two playing at the same time?
Well, no idea.
Or they go back to back?
I don't know. It's according to NME, whatever.
Someone explain that to us, please.
Yep. But Your Home May Be at Risk If You Do Not Keep Up Payments.
I like that. I think this is a great song. It's a really,
it's a great song.
Really good follow-up to Paranoid Android. I'd like to play this too.
Yes, please. Didn't I put that on my wee list?
You did.
Thank you.
Exit music.
It's beautiful. It's a hard listen. You've got to be in the right mood.
Not a massive fan of this until the sound effects of a schoolyard or the sort of kids in the background, and then that bass line just bang punches you right in the face and you go, oof, wow.
I skip it if I'm not in the mood. Not because I don't like it,
okay,
because you have to be. Because it could really rip your soul from your... if you're not in a great headspace.
Yep, okay.
But it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of music.
So this is from an article called Student Playlist. In a manner reminiscent of classic Pink Floyd albums, after several minutes of gradual build-up, Selway's drums eventually kick and Radiohead explode to the song's zenith, as York yells in a brief moment of resolution, "Now we are one in everlasting peace." Amid a heavenly choir of mechanic pyrotechnics, shortly afterwards, however, he collapses with the sobbing refrain, "We hope that you choke." That's tiny, that's like, you gotta listen out for it. Repeated until it's barely a whisper. If it doesn't leave you with goosebumps, there's something missing from your soul. It's pretty great writing. There's a bit just before the bass line hits, and all it is that cymbal, the tss, tss, and you're off. And it just hooks you. So yeah, I'm not a massive fan of this until that kicks in, and then I'm all in. I'd like to play this.
It bears deliberate echoes of Johnny Cash's prison tapes in its dark, bluesy opening strum.
Yeah, I read that.
Now, did Johnny Cash record prison tapes when he was 70? Or was he a little bit younger?
Don't have a puppet, Jodie.
Just saying. Just saying.
Let's play it. Let Down.
Beautiful.
Oh, no.
Didn't I write that? Maybe
No.
Did I not?
Not on your list. Not
Are
on your
you
list,
sure
pal.
now? I might check my
Sorry,
meeting.
pal, it's not coming in.
I love the song.
I like the song. It's when the chorus kicks in, I actually like it more. Tom York, that came from being in the bubble and looking at things as they pass me by. If you spend all your time travelling on airplanes or buses or whatever, you're bound to get this sense like in Let Down. It's like hanging onto something and having the floors collapse underneath you. So this was supposed to be the second single.
Really? No, it's not a single.
It got replaced by Karma Police when the music video created for Let Down was estimated to be unsatisfactory. Yeah, pretty crazy, huh? I've got a no for this. I just think it's a good song, but we're going to move into Karma Police.
Yeah, right.
Cool?
Yeah.
Talk to me about Karma Police.
Who doesn't love that?
Asking tough questions.
Well, who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Come on, police. It's beautiful. His voice can be like hit or miss sometimes with me.
Yeah.
But it's stunning in this song.
So Tom York, karma is important. The idea that something like karma exists makes me happy, it makes me smile. Karma Police is dedicated to everyone who works for a big firm. It's a song against bosses. Don't like you anymore, Tom.
I bet people have sung that to you.
Absolute classic. The final 2 minutes are amazing. Les, we tried to sing it earlier and you copped
This
it.
is what you get if you mess with us.
Arrest this man, he talks in mass. He buzzes like a fridge, he's lying.
This is what you get.
Let's play it. Fitter, happier. Talk to me about this. God,
I really hate it.
I really hated this when it came out of the album.
It's recited by, it's Fred Cooper, the synthesised voice from the Apple Macintosh's simple text application.
Yes.
Whose roboticised tones also gave Professor Hawking the power of speech.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
But it's
yeah.
pants. Not Professor Hawking, he's alleged. But that's pants.
Okay.
And I get it. They're trying to be experimental, but it's annoying.
Okay. Do you know what it is?
And I went, and then I went, skip.
So apparently, I'm like, same as you, hated it, right? Let me tell you what it's supposed to be. Fitter Happier is a list of bullet points that diagnosed society for what it was and where it was headed at the time of this song's release and arguably the world which we live in now. It specifically lists in a matter-of-fact way to reflect the entire ethos of modern society being unemotional and cold. With the melancholic background melodies, the song becomes one of the most frightening songs on the album, but it's only describing modern life. Clearly, something is wrong with our society.
Look, when you do listen to what he's saying, it's haunting, and you're like, whoa, that's... But it's not enjoyable.
It's not.
I get it as a statement.
Yes. It's a little break. It's a little breather.
And I get it as a statement, but I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to crack on Fitter Happier.
So you know how there's something in the background, there's sort of lyrics, there's vocals in the background. It's from the 3 Days of the Condor, which Tom York recorded off his TV and slipped it into the background.
There you go.
There you go. No. Electioneering.
Best song on the album.
Oh, no, okay, whoa. Well, this is funny, because when I was younger, when this album came out, this was my favourite song of the album.
Still is for me.
Skip, play, repeat. I used to love this song.
I love this song.
Can I say, not in the same league anymore. One of the weakest songs on the album.
You're off your nut.
You're off your nut, pal. I think it's the
You're
guitar.
playing it.
Yeah, I'm playing it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
told me to play it. I'll play it. So, but the guitar riff at the start is really good. But then,
Love it. One of the best songs ever. I love it.
just hum along to it, will we? All right. So this Tom Yorkins played in '97 that this song was inspired by a reading by Noam Chomsky.
Yeah.
Good old Chomsky. He said, as well as that, I've been reading a lot of Chomsky, and I had that feeling when you read Chomsky that when you get out and do something and realise, in fact, that you're impotent. That's you just going to play the tap the whole song.
And it's a song I forgot about. Maybe, do you know what it is? And I'll tell you this little exercise. So you know all the songs in the album. Paranoid, Andrew, blah, 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 blah. Forget about this one. No one talks about it. It's just there.
Yeah.
And then it came on and I went, ooh! And I remembered and I loved it. So I've been playing that all week.
Really?
Because the rest of the songs I know backwards and forwards.
Okay.
And then I forget about this one. So it's been a wee surprise for me. And I was like that, this is magic, bang. See driving to work at 80k's, 50k's. With that playing is amazing.
We need to play a drinking game next time we go out when you specifically say we instead of small.
Is that a lot?
This one, I don't know why. This one I've picked up on it a fair bit. Well, then we'll play this wee song.
Aye.
Climbing up the walls. Oh, that's not a happy smile.
It's okay.
So it's a song about fear, mental health. It's actually a pretty scary song lyrically wise.
Yeah.
It's like really not good. So, okay. And either way you turn, I'll be there. Open up your skull, I'll be there climbing up the walls. Like, that's just... And especially when I've seen the Joker, you're like, ooh, that's... Like, seeing lyrics like that. So Tom, that one's a bit of a mystery to me, to be honest. I used to work in a home for the severely mentally ill for a while in this little village. I remember one of them escaping one night. He was perfectly harmless, but he was really ill. I mean, he couldn't be out in society anyway, but because it was in a little village, it sort of stuck with me. This idea of this guy in the middle of the field with police chasing him. Yeah. Yep. And that's the movie Joker, mental health, like it is. It's very full on. Right, climbing up the walls. I don't want to play this.
Nah.
Okay, moving on. No surprises. God, you can hear it in your head as you talk through it. Go on. What do you think of this song?
I like it. Yeah. It's not one of my favourites.
Okay.
But it's probably one of the most accessible ones. I could see why it was a single.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
Great. It's a good song. It's a very good song.
Same as you, a lot darker than I remember. So again, from song meanings, I think the basic message of the song is that the supposed perfect middle-class life where you live in the suburbs with a good job and family is something no one would actually ever want because it would be a damning, boring life of no surprises. The lyrics are someone with such a life realising he has been happy this entire time and that this is the reason why.
No alarms and no surprises.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on that, and then I'm like, reading that, I'm like, all right. So let's play No Surprises.
Yes, please.
Lucky.
Aye. It's a great song.
It is a really, really good song. Particularly when the chorus and the guitar hits, then it's just sublime. It's haunting. It's sad. So the start of this album. So the starting point for this album. So it's the first song that was written for this album. Depicts a man who survives an aeroplane crash in a lake and becomes a superhero. The song is also linked to Airbag as well. Guitar work, just brilliant. Anything else you want to chuck in before we play?
No.
Let's play. Lucky. The Tourist.
Oh no. I like it a lot.
Okay.
What do you think about it as...
As my what?
Your final hurrah?
I've literally put great end to the album. It's absolutely gorgeous. Is it a hurrah? I'm not really sure. I don't think you can really class. Although when I did my hurrah list, a listener suggested this and went, wait, this should be on it. And you kind of go backwards and forwards on it. So from Cube magazine, this was written by Johnny Greenwood in response to seeing a group of tourists dash through a town in France. It was intended to be a song about the speed you live your life with. York later added lyrics that he'd written on a holiday in Prague. It's going to take us out of the podcast. What did you think about the song? And what do you think about the end to the album?
I really like this song. I don't know if it's the way to end it.
Okay.
I don't know. But then I go, what else would you end it with? Because every other song needs something after it. You couldn't end it with Paranoid Samps. Well, you could actually maybe...
Could you do Paranoid Android? Is that where you're going with?
No, I'm saying you couldn't. You couldn't really end it with Exit Music. You couldn't really end it... You could maybe end it with Electioneering.
Oh, it's a bit of an odd choice. This doesn't fit the hurrah category. You realise that?
I actually think you could end it with No Surprises.
Okay, alright.
I'd be quite comfortable with that.
Okay, alright. Anything else before we get into reviews?
So, yes there is. I just want to give you my thoughts. Just so you know.
I don't want them.
Well, you're going to get them. So, when we went through this exercise, I knew that people were like, well, they're not Britpop and all that stuff. And then I remember this album and how much I really liked it. Mm-hmm. Through this exercise, there have been albums where I haven't liked as much.
Ooh.
And haven't, or like remembered them and it was quite fun, or just various things. And I genuinely was worried because I don't listen to, this is not an album you listen to a lot.
Yes.
Well, I certainly don't.
Yep.
And I've been worried in the last couple of weeks because I thought, and I've been actually too scared to listen to it. But that's the truth, because I know it's coming, and I know I've rated it highly, because I probably didn't even really listen to it in terms of the whole process, because I know what my thoughts are around it, and I went, I love it. Okay. I've been really worried, and I was like, you just got to bite the bullet, you just got to put it on. Put it on.
Yeah.
And?
I
love it.
Oh, that's so good.
Like, I love it. Like, I know there are parts of it that are dark and they're heavy, and Fitter Happier, and, you know, but there are some, and I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, and I know it's very different from the normal Britpop albums, but it is an iconic album. It's not overrated because it's experimental, it's different, it's challenging, it's musically daring, and it's moving. It's a bit frightening, makes you think, sometimes makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I love it.
So, we'll do reviews after, but this is a perfect segue to find out what you actually gave it.
I reckon
because I want you to tell me if you stick to it. Right? So you talked really passionately about the album. So, what do you think you gave it?
An 8.
You did. And, so I went 8. How do you feel about it now? You sticking?
Yeah.
Doubling down on an 8. Okay.
Maybe 8.5.
It's too late. We're done.
Maybe I would if you... No, but I mean, if you really pushed me, that is as far as I'd go. Okay, but I'm comfortable with 8 because it's not a 10 out of 10 album, because it's got tracks that I'm not massively fond of, like I said. It's got Fitter Happier. There's a couple of things there that I'm not... Airbag's okay. Like, There are some tracks where I'm not... The album as a whole is different to everything else and it's challenging and I love it for that. And I give it an 8 because it's a great album and I don't hand out 8s willy-nilly. And I stick to it because it's 20 years later and I still give it an 8. To a point, I probably won't give some other albums 8s in 20 years' time that I probably gave an 8 2 weeks ago. And that's whatever.
Okay, cool.
But it's challenging.
I think you've explained it really well.
But it's not a 10. And it's not a 9. So it's an 8.
I gave it a 9.
Would you keep that now?
Probably not.
What would you do, an 8?
I'd be the 8.5. I actually have gone backwards a little bit, which I didn't expect going into this. So it's really strange because at the beginning, when we I knew the ratings, I went, oh, I wonder why you didn't, why? And so I knew the score, obviously, you didn't. And then I'm like, I wonder if you regret that or... So so you would have maybe stepped up half a mark.
I'm pushing it if I had to, but I probably wouldn't.
And I'm probably going to step down half a mark. Because I think when you look at a lot of top lists, this would always be in the top 10. Always. And we are getting questions around, it's number 11. Why is it number 11? I'm actually saying I'd probably step it back a bit. Because just out of overall enjoyment about the album, I don't know when I'm going to listen to this again. It'll probably hold up, but I don't know how often I'm going to go back to it.
But it's one of those ones when you put it on, you do enjoy it.
Yeah.
You couldn't be listening to bloody OK Computer every day. You'd blow your brains out.
So let's do actual reviews. So Spencer Rick, 1 out of 5. Quite obviously the most overrated album of all time. Your Blues, 3 out of 5. More like OK album. Am I right? Come on, that's quite clever. So Roy Pearl, 2 out of 5. So let me get this straight. A bunch of one-hit wonder grunge copyists bottom out after hitting over to the overly precious Britpop and then decide that song structure is what's holding them back. The melodies and words on OK Computer sound like Tom York is making them up as he sings them. This thematic conceit is retarded. The music, while not unwholly unlikable, trades bombast for pretension, and for some people find this challenging and out there. It's avant-garde for people who've never heard of anything avant-garde, much closer to the meandering, tuneless, self-important prog bullshit that made punk rock necessary. Unfortunately, though predictably, this pseudo-intellectual, gussied-up Britpop approach to experimentalism proved safe enough that OK Computer tapped into the zeitgeist. In other words, it's just out there enough to give a conservative mainstream audience a fleeting sense of being hip. Now get back in your cages.
It's just stupid.
Finish with this. AJ Beeve, 5 out of 5. Writing a review for OK Computer should be like shooting fish in a barrel. All you have to do is throw around words like experimental, weird, sparse, lush, depressing, classic, magnum opus, and my personal favourite, messy masterpiece. And just like that, you have a cookie-cutter review which is socially acceptable to just about all of your trendy friends. What's really funny about that previous paragraph is all the terms used are spot on. OK Computer is all those things and more, just the album has taken to take on a history of its own. You'd be hard-pressed to find a legitimate greatest album list that doesn't have it towards the top, and rightfully so. It's a kind of album that makes a band, and one that can often be pigeonholed. How the hell do you top this? For Radiohead, it was exploring their sound to a profound extreme while still being considered rock. Kid A is a great result of the frustration of trying to top something that they ultimately could not. As for OK Computer, it's the kind of album that's taken piecemeal feels as though it can't work, but somehow the track numbering is right on, and the album become a symbol for the frustration of the 90s. And who could argue this is as good as it gets? How good's that review?
Very good.
Very well written. All right. We've talked about the ratings. You've never seen Radiohead?
No.
I've seen them. 2004. So what's happening now? If you go to the website, it actually routes you to radiohead.com dead air space. And there's nothing there. There's just a photo of band equipment. So I don't know what that's sort of meaning. They're not touring, but Tom York is touring the States at the moment on a solo tour. Are you ready for number 10?
We're in the top 10 now. This is it.
We're almost there, mate.
Milestone.
Almost there.
Milestone. Number 10.
Number 10. These are the two that I've been sort of most apprehensive around, and we just knocked off number 11. Number 10 is going to be the wait a minute. So we're going to have to do a bit of justifying why this is.
Do I like this album?
Love it. It's a fun album. Very different to what we just covered.
Oh, good.
In terms of classic albums, though, I don't think it'd been a lot of people's top 10 at all. But it's a top fun album. So there is. I'm going to spoil it for you because I have to read out this. But anyway, so shout out to Gareth Brand, who tweeted, "Ever since number 17, I've been waiting for this album to appear. Yet somehow it never comes. Surely it won't be top 10. I repeat this over and over to myself every night before donning the bleep surprise pajamas. Surely it won't be top 10. But if it's number 1, I'm inviting you and the other 1,100 Twitter followers for a listening party back in my back garden. I'll supply the sausage rolls. Well, they better be vegan, mate. And Twiglets. Remember Twiglets?
Yeah. I love the sausage rolls.
However, you must bring your own beer." Gareth, we're here, mate. So, what's the album? What did we cover off that we said was coming up? Oh my God. You ready?
Yeah.
Apparently he's got pajamas, which is incredible. We are covering Blue Tones again.
No way! Return to the Last Chance Saloon! I love this album. We're going to get slated for this because this is probably not musically
We're going to get hammered. But that's
astounding.
fine. But that's fine.
I absolutely love this
This
song.
album is fantastic. It's so much fun.
Boom, 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 boom.
So, Gareth, it's not number 1.
Should have been a hint because it's our bloody theme tune.
Thank you, which we'll talk about next week. So, when we've lost the barbecue because we didn't make it number 1, which kind of sucks. But
yeah,
nice thought, though.
Nice thought.
Lovely thought. So, we're going to cover that.
I could put sausage rolls on for you if you want when we do this.
Vegetarian.
Linda McCartney.
Oh, yes. I think they're really nice, actually.
Are they?
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, no thanks.
Blue Tones, and we are into the top 10.
Wow.
So we are
Getting nervous now.
10 episodes from
I
finishing.
am nervous because if number 1's not, if the top 5 isn't to my liking, I'm going to lose.
It's too late, mate.
Well.
Done. Excel don't lie. And we've got to figure out what we're doing for season 2. Because we're getting close now.
Yeah.
All right, so next week, Blue Tones return to Last Chance Saloon. As usual, Britpop Banter on Facebook and Twitter, or email us. Give us your season 2 ideas. Keep them coming, please. And any reviews, whack them up. We haven't had any for a while.
Boom.
Anything else?
No, that's all for me.
Lovely. All right, see you next week. Bye, everyone.